Hi, this is Amrita Sukumar, and I'm bringing to you this podcast called Unsettling. Look around you. Everyone is trying to create their own story. Make a tiny change in someone's life by just following their passion and in turn, inspiring the others to follow suit. This podcast brings to you stories of people who have defied the definition of settled set by the society and have created their own. They have found happiness in their version of settled. What is yours? Smile is the most beautiful thing that you can wear and it never goes out of style. So it is important that we maintain this beauty, and to help with that, I have with me my next guest, Dr. Sonali Kulkarni. Hello, doctor. Thank you for giving me an appointment today. I'm really obliged to you.
Hello, Amrita.
How has your day been so far?
Yeah, for last initial from lockdown, no, for initial 2 months, we had to completely keep the clinic closed.
Right.
Not just because of the fear, but main thing is like we had to add something to prepare certain things, to train the staff for new protocols and all. So we had completely kept it shut down for
Yeah.
2 months. And after that, we slowly geared up, and now we are running and working for one time, still adapting certain things. It's very difficult to adapt with that double and triple coat dresses and then working. So now we are comfortable. Now we are enjoying working. So most important thing was like now my staff will be more a little bit hesitant and all. None
Right.
of scared. None of them are hesitant. They are all the way. They are overwhelmed. Once they came to the clinic, no, it's like they back to our battlefield. They're so happy working. They always feel ki this is a place where we forget everything and we enjoy working. So even
I'm
I'm very lucky to have such staff, and even I did the same. Means 1 or 2 days initially, I thought ki how I'll be working and how it will be. But I really forgot everything. Once I entered the clinic, I felt like coming back to the people that rejoice their college days and memories like that. No, so once we entered back after 2 months, we were like happy
So it was
and managing everything at home, going to clinic and all. But none of them were like having any frownings in their face or on their face. We were certainly really happy in
yeah.
managing, balancing both the sides at a time.
Wow, I'm so glad that this happened. So, doctor, can you tell a little about yourself to my listeners? Can you give a small introduction about yourself?
Yeah, I am Dr. Sonali Kulkarni.
Yes.
Basically, I was from Bombay. My previous name was Sonali Kirkire,
Acha.
and I came from a very middle class family, which was more inclined towards studies and education than more inclined rather than earning like that. And my parents were very highly moral people. Like they imbibed all the morals in me. Both sides, my maternal, paternal, all families are they are very highly inspired people, and they are inspiring people. So
Right.
that was where I started with. I was born and brought up in Thane in Mumbai,
Acha.
and education schooling was there. And then I, after my 12th, that time it was just 12th marks, HSC marks, which were required for qualifying the entrance. There was not no separate entrance.
Right.
So on based on the PC or PCB marks, we used to get admissions. So then on my HSC marks, I got admission in Government Dental College, which is in Mumbai. That is
Acha.
St. George's. That hospital's name is St. George's near BT. So there I completed all my BDS, that's
Okay.
dental surgery. That is BDS degree. That is undergraduate level. That is.
Okay. So, did you do any further specialization after that?
Yeah, but it was not the degree courses. What I did was like continuing dental education courses. So
Acha.
they are certificate courses, but you get to learn from many legions from the your city, your country, and your colleagues outside the countries all over the world. So
Acha.
that was I joined that Smile Dental Care over there. That was in Bandra,
Okay.
and there I could get to learn from many you can say scientific minded all legendary doctors,
Acha. Acha.
and then I mastered all specializations like crown and bridges, root canaling, because that time also we were not mastered when we used to come to internship.
Right.
We had not mastered root canaling. That was not part of the education. So
Okay.
that time just it was introductory part, and then we had to take extra efforts from outside to learn all these things. So it
Okay.
was that 2 years after my education, parallelly I was working every Sunday or every Saturday. So not a single weekend I remember that I sat at home, and
Right.
I used to really slog a lot.
Uh-huh.
But that time that we had very basic and average machinery at college. So in private practice, the machineries were very advanced. So
Mhm.
how somebody will let me work on those machineries unless I means continuously stand over there?
Right.
So the institution didn't have to do that because they had those machineries introduced at college level. So they were lucky to handle those machineries. So
Mhm.
they had to do a lot of efforts for that. So at the same time, it's working in private clinics, we call it as locum. I don't know from where that word came. I think maybe
Okay.
working on low income, that is locum. That was the slang word. Yeah, truly, it was like that. I think it arrived like that only.
Acha.
So it is called as locum when you work under someone.
Acha.
Someone, the dentist or the doctor has is supposed to transfer his or her knowledge to the who has just passed out and completed the internship.
Mhm.
And you learn many things like not only working as a doctor, but
Mhm.
you have to manage the practice. So
Right.
it is like clinics plus business. You have to
Mhm.
understand everything. So that those 2 years I worked under different doctors,
Mhm.
and parallelly I completed some of these courses.
Wow, wonderful. But your decision to spend your lifetime looking into people's mouths is commendable. So
Thanks for that, but I'm still not fed up of it.
I know you've developed patience, I guess. Oh,
Yeah, many of my students also ask me, कि, are you not bored? Patients or relatives, they definitely do ask me, कि, are
uh-huh.
you not bored of uh, putting your hands in others' mouths? Are you not
Exactly.
fed up of that? Or some of my students also ask, कि, madam, bore नहीं होता है क्या? कि doing
Uh,
the same thing again and again.
right.
But I say it is the truth for every profession. If you
Mhm.
find if every day dawns with a new positive nice you can say not only challenges, but it dawns
Mhm.
with new things that attract you. So with
Right.
every patient, if I have an emotional bank account,
Uh-huh.
see, when I meet any other person, if I open a new emotional bank account, that
Uh,
itself is a driving force. So
right.
I'm not working only in it's dentistry is not the only thing that I practice. I
Mhm.
practice the with that. So that is never ending, and it's the enjoyable thing. So
Right.
you never get fed up of it like that.
Wonderful, wonderful. And that is why we also got connected now because we talk so much apart from the.
That's true, and I think it is the truth for all. So if the teacher is that lively teacher, the
Right.
teacher never feels कि एक ही बात रोज रोज सिखा. Students are new for them. It's a
Yeah.
lively things. So they enjoy working out on each and every student every day, every time. So
Right.
that is something. If that has to be in your located in your, you can say we
Take it
call it as
inside. Yeah.
inherent things.
Yes.
Inherent things. It has to be. Yeah.
Yes. So when, as you said, you had to go and work under somebody for a very long time. So the procedures that are
Yeah.
performed are very intricate. How many years of experience is required before you can start your own practice?
Minimum 6 months. Minimum.
Six
Because
months.
depending upon it's relative, depending upon what opportunities you got in your institute,
Mhm.
undergrad institute.
Mhm.
So if somebody has got very good opportunities, somebody could manage to. Some of the students used to even attend private in first year, second year, third year of education.
Okay.
They had that opportunity close to their hostels, close to their native place. So those who have got that, they can just hardly take a experience of 6 months or 8 months. That is sufficient. But
Achha.
see, how much is sufficient is a very relative term. But all the senior doctors,
Huh.
operation doctors, they always say you should work under somebody.
Right.
Even if you are excellent in your work, just to understand, have some model in front of your eyes, then you can reach that level, and then you can cross that level, no doubt about it.
Right.
So you should have some experience,
Hmm.
and especially for girls, if you say, when we are going in informal talks. So what happened in my case, I was like, I had two options within. Had mastered everything, all new things, everything. So continuing dental education is something that you continue even till this, even till today. So when I had completed mastering all the things in within 1 year, so I had two choices: either to start my own clinic or to work under some other dentist,
Right.
right? So, but that time, what was my thought process is, you open a clinic, get settled in one place, and then again, if you in case of like, अभी तो ये तो ट्रेंड नहीं चेंज कर सकते हैं कि मैं जहाँ पे हूँ वहीं पे मेरे हस्बैंड ने आके रहना है. I cannot do that.
Right.
So in case if I have to move out of town, that setting all that practice and again shifting, so what I'm going to gain out of it? So I
Right.
thought that time that continue with the same, like working under some good dentist, if they are good, if there is good communication. I luckily met such doctors who gave me all free hand. Once I was trained well, all free hand to handle their patients. Even patients were well assured, well convinced, and they never doubted my abilities, or नहीं सर के देखना है, ऐसा चाहिए वैसा चाहिए, because they were convinced and they were happy. So like I was getting good exposure, good work experience and freedom, and there was no any irritating factors in those working under them. So I
Right.
really enjoyed, so I continued for 2 years. So 2 years, it is not necessary to for somebody to work and have experience.
Mhm.
8 months are more than sufficient if you
Achha.
have got good experience previously, like that.
Okay, like that. Wonderful. So, how does one maintain oral hygiene? Is it true that only eating sweets can cause teeth damage?
Not really. uh, Teeth damage, I always tell to my patients, you can see some examples. There
Right.
are some people who are taking extreme care of their oral hygiene, still they are facing some other problems every year,
Mhm.
and they are like permanent customers of the dentist. But there are some people who are very oral hygiene, but still they don't find any problems.
Right.
So the reason, there are three major reasons
Mhm.
why dental problems arise. One is inheritance, is
Mhm.
quality of enamel and dentin that is formed in the mouth.
Mhm.
Sometimes it is defective. Defective is also with some reason. One is inheritance, which is you can see in families.
Acha.
That hypoplasia we call it, that is less mineralization of enamel, so less content of calcium in the enamel when the
Mhm.
teeth are formed.
Mhm.
They are going to form like that.
Acha.
So just because the DNA or genetic pattern,
Mhm.
that is one reason. Second reason is any infections which are caught in childhood.
Acha.
So till the age of 6, if you catch any major infections and you have to take major antibiotics, that
Mhm.
affects the developing teeth, which are permanent teeth, which are developing in the bone below your deciduous milk teeth.
Acha.
So that time also teeth get defective. Okay. So
Uh-huh.
these are two reasons why there is original deformity in the teeth.
Mhm.
So these original deformities always put you on high risk. Whatever care you take, high risk for caries.
Mhm.
That is one point. Second point is the teeth arrangement. So if
Okay.
teeth are very crooked and arrangement is like they are not in the position, if the
Mhm.
jaws are not in a position where they are supposed to be. Very
Mhm.
simple language I'm trying to tell you. Like if
Right.
I talk in very scientific language, it's of no use. Like it will like just एक अपना पांडित्य दिखा दिया बस हो गया. It is like that. So I'm trying to talk in a way that, see, some people who have got both the jaws very highly proclinating coming out. Some
Uh-huh.
of them have cross reverse. Lower jaw is in a position
Outside
which
and
is
the upper.
forward than the upper jaw.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So these are all the deformities which
Mhm.
are happening by growth patterns and all. So
Mhm.
if they are not, teeth are not aligned well, and if they are not corrected, then also it invites lot dental problems. So
Acha.
those are second group that is on high risk. And third is the teeth design. So when every tooth has got elevation and depression, have you
Right.
observed that anytime?
Yes, yes.
That
The
elevation
corners
we
are
call as
elevated.
cusp.
Huh.
Yeah, for grinding and chewing purpose. That
Huh.
elevation and depression is designed only for grinding and chewing purpose. But
Right.
that elevation is called as cusp, and the depression is called as groove. You can see that crooked groove pattern
Acha.
on
Okay.
the tooth surface. If you observe the biting surface of the tooth, you will see that pattern. That is groove pattern.
Acha.
So in certain cases, that grooves are very deep inside, from outer surface or visibly you cannot see them. But if you have the cross section, so if you see microscopic, the grooves are very crooked inside. They are very deep and they're very crooked. So
Acha.
they are invariably going to invite the food lodgement, or not visible food lodgement, but the sugars from foods that you eat, or from the beverages you have, or even simple milk or tea, sugars from that are going to percolate in those grooves and they remain over there.
Acha.
And then they invite the microbes. The microbes will form the acids that they enjoy with. वो अपने बाजू में pool बना लेते हैं acid का, and then they just go on multiplying over there.
Acha.
The party, that's true. And what happens when lot many carbonated things, or you have sweets, all
Huh.
of them ultimately convert into sugars, and
Right.
those are the or carbohydrates are the best for these bacteria. They create more and more acid, and that acid melts or eats up all the enamel of the tooth.
Okay.
So if you can link with that, that enamel eating up is invited by the bacteria, you are harboring the bacteria design problem. Then when there is jaw design problem, arrangement problem, that food is not getting cleansed well, it's going to stay over there. So again, it is a good party time for that.
Bacteria.
And
Yeah.
yeah, and third, the tooth enamel is already weak.
Yeah.
Char bacteria are also sufficient to damage it. So they are like this. The process is faster in those people who have got defective enamel or dentin, like that.
Okay.
So
So
these are the reasons. So what is how you maintain it?
maintain it. Yes.
So first thing, those who are not having any tendencies of dental decay, they can simply maintain the oral hygiene by morning and evening brushing. Brushing before sleeping is more important, because once you cleanse your mouth completely and then go to sleep. In sleep, there is no chewing activity, no talking activity. Oral cavity is totally shut down over there. Just air is passing through. So that time the bacterial activity level is highest night time or when you're sleeping. So there is some changes in the body cycle. You can see the changes in enzymes which are secreted in the body and all. So better to brush your teeth before sleeping. That is the most important thing. In morning, just for freshness, you can brush.
Acha.
And yeah, and most advisable thing to follow is to minimize the number of eatings. Like आपको जो भी खाना है, you can have at a time. Breakfast, you have everything you like.
Right.
The lunchtime, you have everything. For kids, I say कि you want to have 4 time meals, you can have. But in between two meals, एक time पूरा खाना नहीं है, and then in between two meals, if you can having chane, have chivda, beef wafers and pickwicks and all. So that is more hazardous. Even if you have good quality dry fruits and all, then also it's going to invite, because every time you don't brush, every time you don't cleanse your mouth, don't rinse. So
Right.
that habit should be broken. People used to have, आते जाते हुए खाना खाते थे, थोड़ा थोड़ा nuts खाए, ये खाए. It used to be considered to be very healthy. But I feel that overall lifestyle has also added to some stress hormones in our body. So ultimately they are secreted, even they have secretions in mouth. So salivary composition is also changing a day by day, little bit. Scientifically, we have to prove it and all that with the studies and all. But we have observed कि भाई people ask very commonly me ask me the question कि पहले इतना नहीं होता था, अभी क्यों होता है? So type
बराबर.
of food is changing,
Right.
lifestyle is changing. So
हाँ.
you have to maintain it, keep it in mind कि इतना है, लेकिन इतना ये भी करने की जरूरत नहीं paranoid. Otherwise parents literally don't do to the kids. ये नहीं खाना है, वो नहीं खाना, पूरा निगेटिव भर के उनको खाना खिलाने में कोई मतलब नहीं है.
बराबर.
You
बराबर.
can avoid, you can convince them to avoid things like chocolates and all,
हम्म.
but you don't have to create कि ऐसा करेंगे तो dentist के पास जाएंगे and dentist will extract your tooth or the dentist will literally prick you an injection. So you should avoid doing that. Otherwise kids get so scared that when really a time comes of treatment, they are घर से ही पूरा story बना के ही आते हैं वो dentist कैसा होगा.
हाँ हाँ, वो पूरा क्या डेंटिस्ट के खुद के दांत वात बाहर होंगे और हॉर्न्स होंगे तो इमेजिन आई एम डैम.
नहीं मैं उसके नहीं इतनी फियर भर देंगे तो फायदा ही नहीं है. They are not going to cooperate in the dental clinic
राइट.
because so we have to convince them rather than scaring them for the things. That is the thing. And what you said, care, regular care may we advise brushing twice a day, limiting the intermittent food between, if you even if you're having 4 meals between that, you should avoid intermittent food. Limit those who are having high risk tendencies of caries. So you come to know that you are getting problems every year. You are finding some problems. So if your teeth arrangement or a teeth design is a problem, then you have to take care and definitely avoid sweet things or sugary things, or especially that trans sugars. That you should avoid that food. And even if you get means it happens that you have to eat, then you should cleanse well. Every time you should rinse your mouth well. With your finger you should at least clean your teeth and cheek side and then rinse. You can use mouthwash for those who are on very high risk or traveling. Then you can have use it once in a day. But some the mouthwashes have got some ingredients which stain your teeth. So we advise use mouthwashes regular basis only twice a week. But in certain situations, if you feel that okay, आपका oral hygiene maintain नहीं हो रहा है, if you are using 1 week of traveling, if you feel कि आपको रोज use करना है mouthwash, you can. So that is one way. And then flossing we advise.
Right.
There are so many things, but see, I feel कि there are so many things to be done for every part of the body. If I advise ये करो वो करो, I'll give you good list of 20 things to be done. How are you going to do it, isn't it?
Right. So
See,
make sure that you rinse your mouth after you eat, stop snacking in between, brush your teeth at least at night, even if you're not eat in the morning. Because my nephew used to do this. Nivin, I asked him, why are you so lazy to brush your teeth in the morning? He's like, I brushed in the night time. No, after that I didn't eat anything. Why should I brush in the morning?
Yeah, that is just for freshness. So that's their choice.
I know. So that is what my nephew told me. And now that you have but I think he should not listen to this podcast.
No, but other people, if they are not feeling ki you have got halitosis or bad breath, then you with the same habit, no problem.
Okay, done. I will let him know. So when you talk about scaring children, so have you ever had people who were scared of the procedure and have run away because the machinery actually sounds as if you're fighting a war in my mouth?
That's very true. But these times machineries are much better. When I was a child, that time machineries were like when the upper tooth was drilled, we used to feel that okay, we are drilling in the brain. It was that horrible.
Oh God. Yeah, now it's actually
sophistication always adds up to the dentistry. So that sophistication really helps. We are using high speed rotors now. So those high speed rotors, they create less vibrations and they are much better than previous low speed So what you were talking about?
I asked whether people were scared of the procedure. Have they ever run away after looking at all the
Yeah, I have got many of such patients, but that only for the first sitting. Once the moment they enter, they are those people who are scared, who have got some you can say conviction in their mind कि ऐसा होता है वैसा होता है, and they enter up. Not only kids, I have seen grown up people entering the clinic with tears in their eyes
Oh.
for consultation, dental consultation.
Acha.
So at that time, what uh, I have to change all my tempo. So what I do, I never laugh at them. I
Right.
never tease them ki kya hai. See, actually, now there are two principles. If you identify with their fears, you can help them overcome those fears
Right.
rather than denying the fears. So everybody is not going to be a soldier. So first I say कि अरे what just ना identify their fear. So kid हो या बड़ा कोई हो, are you scared of their face tells you sometimes they are really scared and they are shivering and all. So
Right.
I have to ask them, are you scared of the treatment? So they say yes. So
Okay.
that word scared, is they are so happy. Yes, I'm scared. So I prefer not saying कि अरे क्या है उसमें डरने जैसा, बिल्कुल नहीं है. So you are denying their fear. That the emotion of fear, then the doctor denies and then doctor says कि मेरे सामने ये दिखाना ही नहीं है fear. So
बराबर.
my principle is ulta. I say कि okay, I know everybody is scared and even I was scared about the treatment when I had met my dentist first time.
Right.
But there are many measures to overcome these fears and we follow all these measures. It that the treatment becomes minimized with minimum pain. बच्चों के लिए तो बोलते हैं पेनलेस करने का कोशिश करते हैं. Secondly, we say कि we are not going to do any treatment today. We are just going to have fun today. For kids, I say, I spend sitting, playing with them, letting them handle my machinery. I give them the aerotors in their hand. And I see everything is not cutting. No? Sometimes there are some dummy burrs. So we give them with that. I run the machinery. I let them handle it. हाथ के ऊपर, nail के ऊपर.
अच्छा.
But if they feel कि अरे this is not hurting, so they are well convinced. So there are so many ways to convince. Give them some time. Even let them be kids or let them be grown-up people. Never deny their fears, but you have to tell them that okay, I know you are scared, but you have to believe me that I'm not going to create you anything. I'm there with you. I'm on your side, and I tackle with the things with minimum pain. And you tell me whenever you tell me, I'll stop.
Right.
So that is something. We can break the ice and then after that I have never seen any kids running away from my chair.
Wow, you actually deal with the patients very patiently, and that's really wonderful. I mean, that is so true. Acknowledging the fear is so true, because what happens is, if I have a doubt and nobody is there to clear it, then we're really skeptical of getting things done, right? And that is a wonderful thing that you do. You make sure that their fear is alleviated, and then they are happy and sitting in the chair, which is wonderful. So can you name some of the dental procedures and what level of decay are they performed at?
Right. So first, most common is caries, cavities that people know about. So every tooth has got 3 layers. So outermost is enamel, the second one is dentine, and innermost is the nerve, or we call it as pulp.
Achha.
Combination of nerves and blood vessels. Outermost layer, enamel, made up of 95% of the calcium. It contains 90% of the calcium, the hardest tissue in the body, you can say. Then the layers below that, dentine, which is having 65% of calcium, which is present in regular bone. All bones calcium content is 65%.
Okay.
And the innermost is the which is blood vessels and the nerves. So caries, when we call it cavities, most of the cavities are limited to enamel level. When there are initial, we call it as incipient caries, initial caries.
Okay.
Then that stage, we either keep under observation, or if we feel this is definitely going to progress, there are some tactile or hand felt tests that we can जो हम चेक करते हैं ना प्रो मशीन अपना प्रोब लेके व्हाट वी चेक, सो वी
Exactly.
नॉट ओनली जस्ट ऐसे ही घुमाने के लिए नहीं घुमाते हैं. They have got certain tactile things to judge कि whether this tooth is going to progress more or not. So if
अच्छा.
we feel that it is really going to progress, we inform the patient that
Mhm.
within 1 or 2 months you should get the filling done, otherwise it will advance inside.
Right.
So when still it doesn't find out time, फिर बाद में देखते हैं, ऐसे करते करते it reaches the inner level. The
Hmm.
inner level is the dentine.
Hmm.
You feel some sensitivity over there. You'll feel some sensitivity to hot and cold, or especially to sweet things. थोड़ा सा
Hmm.
खड्डा हो रहा है, खाना अटक रहा है, and then you हो रहा है,
Mhm.
लेकिन इतना नहीं हो रहा है. Okay, will do.
Manageable.
If you ignore at that stage,
Hmm.
then it advances. That actually advancement मतलब क्या होता है? The bacterial action continues. They will create more acids. They will eat up more of your dental tissues, hard
Hmm.
tissues, and
Hmm.
then they will go on advancing inside the tooth.
Right.
But that is the only thing that happens with the tooth, because tooth is a calcified structure. The
Mhm.
decay with the tooth is like decay with the bone.
Mhm.
So it is not like infection of the skin that can be treated just applying some ointment or just with some antibiotics or some medicines. So dental problems are mechanical problems. You are dealing with a hard tissue, so you have to interfere immediately over there. So
Right.
if you don't interfere at early stages, then it advances, and once it reaches the nerve inside. So till these two layers, when first was the cavity, you fill it up, it's done. Done. You can say done forever for certain cases, but sometimes the fillings last for 5 years, 10 years, and then you have to repeat filling. In time, if you repeat the filling, then it doesn't advance inside.
Acha.
But if for any reason it advances inside, then the nerve is involved. And
Hmm.
once the nerve and that complex is involved, then there is pus formation in it.
Right.
Then we have to go for root canaling.
Mhm.
But if you ignore even root canaling, साथ आने के बाद you get some pain,
Hmm.
you take some medicine, you feel better, and you don't go for the treatment.
Mhm.
And again you spend some 5-6 months like that. Okay, people feel कि दांत ठीक हो गया, अभी पेन नहीं है 5-6 months के लिए.
Right.
But that is not the case. The pain is just taken care of. The advancement of the image is not stopped. You cannot stop it. It keeps on
Mhm.
eating, keeps on eating. And even sometimes between the roots of the tooth, it
Hmm.
reaches the bone level. And that
Right.
time even root can be. So
Okay.
what we evaluate on X-ray कि
Hmm.
ये दांत को रूट कैनल की जरूरत है कि नहीं है. The
Hmm.
second thing what we have to evaluate कि रूट कैनल से भी बचेगा कि नहीं बचेगा, उससे भी आगे चला गया है.
बराबर
So
बराबर.
what we evaluate, yeah, and certain cases are borderline cases. Then we take a call from the patient कि जितना चलेगा चलाना है. We are going to try our best, but we cannot predict the 100% result that this will be saved lifelong.
Mhm.
But then if you want to venture into it कि we'll try with root canaling, do it, let us see, 2 साल चलता है, 5 साल चलता है, let's see. So that is the approach that we leave up to the patient, because
अच्छा.
some of the patients they feel कि नहीं, better than that you remove it and replace it at this moment, I have got time, get it done, and once for all, like then we extract it. So extraction is the last option.
Okay. Oh, thank you. This was really informative, and I think people will make sure that they go and get their teeth test checked regularly and cut it at the bud. Like instead of going till the root canal and maybe extraction, I think you should
Yeah, that's
go and get
in
your
dental field now. It's really very true proverb in dental field that stitch in time saves 9. I
yes.
think see, if you get the filling done, it will be 1 or 2,000. But if you goes to root caroling, it will be 10 or 20,000. So,
Yes.
so it really saves 9.
So go early and get your teeth checked right now. Um,
That's true.
so how, but you said that now you have a dental clinic. How many people are there on your team to support you, and what are their roles?
I have got 2 associate doctors with me, and myself and 2 more associate doctors.
Mhm.
And every doctor on every means we have got 3 chairs. So every doctor is assisted by one clinical assistant
Hmm.
and one receptionist. So that is the staff.
Uh-huh.
Now depending upon, some of them are half part time, some of them are full changes, like 5 or 7 we have got, but some of them are part time, some of them are full time.
Okay, okay. So what is the one thing you feel that could have been taught in college but was not taught, and you had to learn it outside?
Yeah, in my case, as I said previously, in our times, it was like there were so many things that were needed to be taught, so our generation was the sandwich generation when we had to. But nowadays, it is not like all these good machines are there in the dental colleges. What I feel, I still actually now, I have to be in touch with the education field, then only I'll come to know. But when the students come to me, when that time, what I feel that even more vision in root canaling can be given at level. That undergraduate level practicals they can improve than the theoretical things. Are so many theoretical things we are still following that old theories. You have to read the whole theory and then understand and then write ki this was ultimately overruled by this new theory. Then why you have to read all that old theory, then mug it up and then write questions on that, answer and questions on that? So I thought that is something eating up the time of the students. They have to unnecessarily study old things, and then they really don't get time to gear up with the new things.
Right.
Then they'll have less time, even less time for the practicals. So practicals, maybe they are first follow the old protocols, then learn the new things. So directly advanced things they are not going to getting to learn at undergraduate level. So, but you see, there is no point in criticizing like that. Every year, every new educationalist, the colleges, they are trying to better for betterment. They are trying to improve, or they implicate good things and what can be done for the students, like that. They are trying their best. But practical education, I think that is true for all the fields. Over here we are saying engineering field also,
Yes.
practical jitna hona chahiye that level pe they are not doing. So that I think that question comes from the basic of education system, that we had to do all denture work in third year. First pre-clinics, not third year, second year. Pre-clinics, those we used to call as. Pre-clinics are the technical things which we learn before entering the clinics. So that time they used to teach us कि ऐसा ही करना है, ऐसे ही करना है. लेकिन क्यों करना है? Because they never made us go and see the clinics.
Right.
Even first year में if we were made to have a look at the patient, discuss with that, then we could have come to know ऐसा ही करना है तो क्यों करना है. So that you come to know when you are in internship. And previously ऐसा ही करना है. So it happens, physics का theorems are also like that. In 12th standard, I used to ask my physics teacher why it is like that. Why they have to assume these. So he used to ultimately, the sir used to say कि अरे for that you have to know that in detail, you have to learn that graduate level physics first. Then you have to learn the postgraduate level, PhD level. Then you will come to know why it is like that. And then you go give your 12th exam.
Acha. Right. So the why is not, and I think practical knowledge should be improved, is what you're saying, at least in college level.
Yeah.
So there are a few myths that I would like to bust. So I am just going to tell a few myths that are there about oral hygiene. So the first one is you need to go to the dentist only when your teeth hurt. So I think we bust that. Don't go only when your teeth hurt. Go whenever, like go every 6 months, right?
That's most ideal.
That's most ideal. Okay. So flossing can cause a gap between the teeth, is what someone had asked. Is that true?
Yeah, sometimes, very rarely, when the teeth are weak in the gums and bone, and if you do wrong with, if you give inadvertent pressure, so you are doing a wrong way of flossing. Rather than you have to just pass the floss, and while passing beyond the junction of two teeth, you have to slide it. You don't have to push it. So many a times people use their force for that. So it is not ideal to use force. You have to just slide it so that it passes on its own. And just removing it, you have to take it straight way down. So if any technique which is used in a right way doesn't cause any damage, but if the technique is not done rightly, then it causes damage, and really it sometimes cuts the gums, it sometimes increases the problem. So what we advise in apna daily routine, it is so busy, you cannot see, I have to if I tell you do exercises, do this, do that, pranayam karo, exercises karo, फिर physiotherapy करो, dental करो, क्या क्या करेंगे. So I advise to my patients, those who feel food lodgement, यहाँ पे अटकता है, वहाँ पे अटकता है. If you have a regular complaint of food lodgement, first you go and get your teeth checked, and just because of teeth arrangement, there are no decays, no cavities, and there is food lodgement, and dentist advises you to go for a flossing after cleaning. Then you use floss only if you feel that food lodgement. But in US, they advise flossing
every day, no?
Every day.
Right.
They are advising that. But see, these are relative terms. You can say कि everybody has got different opinion. If you ask me, the scientifically we have to say कि रोज करना है, हर दांत के लिए flossing करना है. At every junction of the tooth, you should floss to avoid any food lodgement over there. But what I practically clinic में देखने के बाद what I have observed कि जहाँ पे food lodgement होता है वहाँ पे flossing करो, उतना ही patients को मैं बोलती हूँ.
अच्छा. Okay, done. So there's another myth. If I brush my teeth 5 times a day instead of 2, I will never have to visit a dentist.
No, not at all. We over brushing also. Know that dental enamel, what I said, is having 95% of calcium. There is no other structure in the body which is having 95% of calcium. You can compare dental enamel with skull bones, which is having, but still not 95% of calcium. But skull bones are having calcium which is higher than 65%. So skull bones are the second hardest tissue of the body. First hardest is the dental enamel. Second hardest is the skull bone. But that enamel cannot be. See, what we use for drilling are the diamond burrs. We need diamond to cut the tooth. To remove your caries also, we need diamond burrs. Diamond impregnated burrs are there. So, वो normal, किसी भी normal चीज से cut नहीं होता. Only two things can cut the tooth enamel. One is our diamond burr, and is your wrong way of brushing. So your unnecessary pressure of your feast. Yeah, that's really true. People just rub it on the. Only people, yeah. My father used to brush his teeth in such a way. I used to say, "Dad, आप वॉश बेसिन में ब्रश कर रहे हो और मुझे पूरे दरवाजे तक सुनाई दे रहा है." तो वो मुझे बोलते हैं नहीं रे, मैं एकदम हल्के से ब्रश कर रहा हूँ, बहुत अच्छे से ब्रश कर रहा हूँ.
Oh, this was like but an apt description. One is the diamond cutter and one is your wrong brushing. Oh God.
Yeah, that is not. I mean, it's not by wit I'm saying. It is the truth. We have observed. See what you see, the gums ke closed gums, that cavities. You can see notches in your teeth. There are so many people who get notches all over that surface. Lefties है तो right पे मिलेगा, righties है तो left पे ज़्यादा मिलेगा. Complete जैसे sawing of the tooth you can see, and that is just because of wrong brushing technique. So excessive brushing will definitely damage your tooth enamel, and at the same time it will damage your gums attachment with the teeth. So again, gums problem you are inviting. So excessive brushing is avoided. What you have to take care, अगर किसी को food lodgement है, if somebody feels that I'm not feeling fresh unless I brush twice or thrice or 5 times, not twice is advisable, but 5 times जिसको भी habit है, I won't criticize that fellow, but I will say कि rather than exerting, you have to every time watch that you are not exerting excessive pressure of your hand on the teeth.
Right.
So when you brush your teeth, you have to see to it that it is a elbow movement, not elbow movement, it is
a wrist movement.
Wrist में से, yeah, it is a wrist movement. Your wrist moves, but not the elbow. And there are some brushing techniques which are ideal techniques for everybody. Dentists do advise. They explain it. We give mirror to the patients, and then we explain what is advisable in your case. So you
Right,
should
right.
follow that.
Mhm.
And excessive brushing should be avoided. And what I said, ki you should see to it that you are not doing any elbow movement.
Right.
Excessive pressure comes only when you exert pressure with the full arm. So that should be avoided.
Done. Done. This is one last myth that I would like to bust. It's called children don't have to brush their milk teeth because they will fall off anyway.
They should brush their teeth and take care, because the permanent teeth are developing in the roots or in the junction of the roots of the milk teeth. Even if milk teeth front only for front four teeth, no, they fall off at the age of 8.
Right.
Then rest of the milk teeth will fall at the age of 12, 10 to 12. So till that time, if you don't take proper care, they will get caries, they will get infectious, and then the teeth will harbor the infection and will have pus. So that pus is at the site where the new tooth is developing,
Right.
and roots of the previous teeth, the milk teeth, the roots of the are having very close vicinity with the permanent tooth which is developing inside. So if you don't take care of the milk teeth, ultimately the permanent teeth are they are coming under threat. Secondly, if the milk teeth are damaged, won't come and tell you, or they may not feel pain, but the teeth are damaged and they're not eating the food properly. There is no chewing action, no grinding action, they are just gulping the food. So ultimately, the very purpose of the teeth being there in the mouth is lost. There is no grinding, no you can what we say that no breaking down of the food in the oral cavity, and they're just gulping. Ultimately, you are stressing your digestive system.
Right.
Chunks and chunks of passing in the intestine, and then the intestine has to work more. So that should be avoided. So for that, you should take proper care of milk teeth. And if the milk teeth come to us, if the kids come to us with damaged milk teeth at the age of 10, if they have got very badly damaged milk teeth, then we even don't advise ki root canal karo. We advise you remove it, maintain the space for the new tooth to come. The tooth will come. But at the age of 4 or 5, if the molars are getting we should treat them. We should
Acha.
first. You should take care. For take care, there is no option. Everybody has to take care, even if they are milk teeth. So even they can get caries. They can invite infections, and that pus that gets created, the kids will make you keep you awake whole night.
Yes, so yeah, it's definitely make sure that you're taking care of the milk teeth as well. It's not that just because it is
Yeah.
fall off, you don't take care of them. So
Yeah.
coming to this part where you said that now you have started working. So what is the post COVID situation like? I mean, it is still going on. So what are the preventive measures that you have been taking, and how are you screening the patients? Because the virus spreads through droplets and you're directly in the line of fire.
Yeah, that's true. But what we are we have started with first, as like regular medical protocol, we screen the patient by taking temperatures at the doorstep itself, and then we take the history. We are avoiding directly walk-in appointments. Everybody, or even if they come at the door only, my receptionist uh, tells the patient that doctor will call you, give the number, will call you in case if you are having very severe pain. We just ask them certain symptoms, write down the medicines, temporary medicines, send them back without checking. And for small things, we are not charging even for that. Then we have a dialogue on the phone. Patient से बात कर लेते हैं, अभी problem क्या है? Then as the travel history. So truly speaking, now the travel history doesn't won't help you at all at this stage of this time. So just for the protocol, we are asking history. 2 months back किसी ने travel भी किया है, तो अभी तक अगर अच्छा है तो इसके बाद भी कुछ नहीं कह सकते. So that traveling doesn't won't cause anything, but you can contract the infection anytime, anywhere. That is also the truth.
Yes.
So we just ask the present status for the fever, cough and cold, and then we make them come inside. We tell them to sanitize the hands. then they should be compulsorily wearing masks. If somebody is not wearing masks, some of them come with handkerchiefs, some of them come with only the scarf wound about. So then we offer our own scarves to them, masks to them. They have to
Oh.
wear gloves, head caps, और ये सब होने के बाद पेशेंट को अंदर लेते हैं. Then we have already prepared inside. We give chair covers, head covers, chair you have seen dental chair, na?
Right. Yeah, I have.
So the handrest also we are covering with different this, and we are changing all those coverings
Oh my
every
God.
time after every patient. Every
Oh.
time after every patient we are covering, changing them. Otherwise there is no point in covering.
No
Just show
point,
के लिए
right.
हो जाता है.
Uh-huh.
See, so then we remove them. Then either we discard them or some of them are autoclavable. Autoclaving is the highest sterilization, which is by steam under pressure. That principle of sterilization is steam under pressure. So
Acha.
if the cloth thing, some cloths, some type of cloths are autoclavable, so we can autoclave them, then reuse them for at least, especially the chair covers and all. Only those things. And rest of the things we are using sanitizers for sanitizing the chair. लेकिन sanitizer जो है ना, that ethanol and higher type of propanol, they are in dentistry for long time. Inside the dental unit, if you see inside the cabin, working side, we always keep on scrubbing the things.
Right.
Instruments, the hand pieces, the string, the wires. You have seen my assistants
I have
always scrubbing
seen.
the. Yeah, so there what we use is the highest type of sanitizer. अभी उसको sanitizer बोलते हैं. We called it as a disinfectant, and it is a little bit different and higher than what we use as a normal sanitizer.
Acha.
So that really kills all the type of viruses within 20 seconds. That we have been using for ages, you can say, in dentistry. And plus we are autoclaving, we are using maximum disposable things. लेकिन ये अभी नया नहीं है, nothing for COVID. We have been doing that for every patient, every time, many years, like that. Disposable things, we dispose them off. The syringes, needles, we burn them, and then we have to dispose them to the government body, which is called now it is a PASCO, is the company which handles the biomedical waste. So we have to register ourselves over there like the regular hospitals. जो operatories में जितना होता है ना, वो सब dental clinics में होता है. So we never call it as dental OPD or dental clinic. It is dental operatory for us. We consider it as operatory, and we care for that.
Right. Wow, this is, I mean, of course, the work has increased, the workload has doubled, I think, after COVID, but then
That's true.
these precautions are really important in the situation which you're taking, and that's wonderful.
Yeah, now we have added up with air sterilizers also. Air sterilizer are different things, but they will take care of the air that circulates, and they will remove all the viral load from the air also.
Okay. So another edition. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Well, I'm coming to my final question. I ask everyone this. It's called, what is your definition of settled? क्योंकि हमें actually सब लोग बोलते हैं आप settle हो जाओ. And well, I have realized that people have their own journey, and they should not follow the timeline of the others that are trying to set a timeline for them. So I ask people, what is their definition of settled?
So for me, you are asking myself?
Yes, for you.
Okay. So as a business point, if I have to see, first thing is you have to decide certain levels that you want to introduce to your patients. Type of materials, type of equipments, type of sterilization protocols. Actually, there is no 19 Bs, there is only Bs. So there is only one standard protocol, and you should follow it. But in certain places, everything every time 100% is not possible. But we had, at least especially in mega cities, you should be able to follow that. Then you know which companies, which materials you are using. You have to calculate kitna material cost आता है, and then you have to calculate and take your charges. Then once you are into that one, then you decide your level of satisfaction for the profits. And that actually the what settle is not only in the terms of money. Settlement, I feel, you are getting satisfied with the work you are doing. You are paid well for what you are doing, because otherwise then you have to know that you are doing social work. Do it wholeheartedly.
Right.
But if you want to segregate between social work and business settlement, then you should know what you want from how much time, and that too without compromising with your morals and without your without compromise with your ideals. So
Right.
what I always suggest to my students, I say कि काम करते जाओ, set your parameters, set your ideals, jump into it, do the things, and you will see that things come to you. Go on working, you will get money because you are asking money for the work you do. You are not doing a charity. But
Right.
you have to have your moral conscious ki how much you want. How much you want, then let people judge you. Ki they will judge you according to one thing is like first thing is your consistency, your ability to handle the things, your soft skills. Soft skills, see, sometimes they say soft skills are to be imbibed. They are to be they can be acquired. I know. But if you have soft skills matlab kya hai? The way you talk with people, the way you behave with people. They
Right.
always say keep sugar on tip of tongue and ice on your head. But if you rear up yourself in that way, so that is, if that becomes your way of behavior, in
Right.
every field you are going to succeed,
Wow.
excel. So if you make that your life mantra, no, so inside, outside, everywhere you are going to be safeguarded by those. Those are your kavach. It is like that.
Yeah.
Your principles become your shields, like that. So once you know that, and then people guess you according to that. They are okay. Soft skills hai, consistency hai. You are giving good predictable results, and then you are not cheating the society. Then you
Right.
get to create a good level of you can say well wishers who are your patients. You have got one-to-one interaction, one-to-one event take reaction. Even they feel ki you are part of their society, their family.
Yeah.
And then that I feel that is the achievement, that is the settlement. Money आता ही है. It's not that you are getting fooled by your patients. You will never get fooled by your patients. Your
Yes.
patients just love you. And if there are 1 or 2% cases are always there, they will always try to trick the person in front of. May it be the dealer, may it be the doctor, may it be the patient.
Right.
But you should know, should be smart enough to identify those things, keep away from yourself. And then but the underlying sentence always will remain the same. Devote your 100% to your profession, your patients, your colleagues, and especially the staff.
Right.
I should look at my staff like as I am. So they are assured like that. They are motivated as like they are working in their own clinics.
Right.
They are motivated like that. Then only the things will run. They will happen. Otherwise,
Yes.
I'm not going to stand at every point of sterilization. They do it just because they are motivated. So I think that helps a lot. So I think
Wow.
ये पूरा एक satisfaction जो में जब आता है, so that is the point where you say you are settled.
Yes. Wow, this is wonderful. I think people have a lot to take away from this episode, and I enjoyed this discussion that we had. There were a lot of things that I
Thank you very much.
procedures and how to take care of my teeth, oral hygiene, and I think we covered all bases. Thank you so much for doing
Yeah.
it with me and taking time, giving me an appointment, taking time out of your life. Thank you so much.
Yeah, that's true. But even I enjoyed. Actually, there are so talked about. I always keep on saying कि अरे blog करना चाहिए. I should be giving some videos, should talk some talks. But it really doesn't. You can say it doesn't
Culminate-
formalize.
Yes, yes.
Just because of the time problems and all. So
Right.
you gave me that opportunity that I could speak to. Rather than talking to every patient, this way I can reach many people.
Yes.
And there are, yeah, so they will at least get motivated to think about what is dentistry.
Hopefully, that is the main aim
Okay.
behind this. That people, one, they will get educated about what oral hygiene is, because not everyone is until there is a toothache, and
Yeah.
so they will take care of themselves, take care of their oral health. And secondly,
Yeah.
people who are planning on doing BDS will know that what kind of process is going on and how much effort is required, what all experience do
Yeah.
you need. So I guess someone will be motivated to do this. Thank you for doing.
Of course.
Thank you so much for
Thank you.
being on the podcast. I had such a great time.
Hello, people. Thank you for tuning in. If you like this episode and you like Unsettling, all you have to do is give me a feedback. And for that, please visit my Instagram page, that is amritasukumar_unsettling. And well, you can send me a DM or you can send me a mail. All the details are there on that page. I would love for you to just tell me how you feel. Yeah. And I will get back to you. And if you have any people who would like to share their stories, you have to let me know, because I would love to listen to them. Till then, stay tuned to Unsettling. Like, share, subscribe, follow, let your friends know, and stay safe. Yeah? Bye.